Midway through his second term as president, Ulysses S. Grant has watched the push to settle the West and heal the nation come to a halt as America suffers through a brutal depression.
If you are president during an economic depression, your standing is going to fall. And this was the worst economic depression in American history up to that time.
But Grant believes he's found a solution. The gold in the Black Hills of South Dakota. The only problem, its own land that Grant surrendered to the Lakota Sioux 9 years earlier.
The United States government wanted the Black Hills. Merchants wanted the Black Hills. Gold seekers wanted the Black Hills. They had a treaty. They couldn't just take the Black Hills.
Maintaining a peaceful relationship with the Indians has been one of Grant's proudest achievements since taking office. And he knows that going back on his peace policy would only reignite the conflict. In a last-ditch effort to avoid all-out war with the Indians, Grant proposes a deal. The government offers to buy back the Black Hills from the Lakota Sioux for $6 million. $100 million in today's money. Over 1,200 miles away from Washington, word of the offer soon reaches respected leader, Sitting Bull. Who knows his people now need to make a decision.
It is a pleasure and a privilege as usual.
As Grant's disastrous second term nears its end, Custer sees an opening to advance his own political ambitions. Using his celebrity, Custer begins meeting with influential politicians in Washington, forming powerful alliances that could help him achieve his new goal of becoming president.
Decorated war veteran like myself might well be able to pull off what you're planning.
Custer had a following all his own. Members of Congress would invite him to come speak, and Custer would talk, and he would persuade them. In some ways, he had political clout that Grant and Sherman didn't. Now, they both outranked him, but Custer had a following.
But Custer is convinced that if he's going to secure a presidential nomination, he's still missing one thing: another big military victory.
General, we found them.
Where?
Camped along the Little Bighorn.
Good job, soldier.
In hopes of securing a presidential nomination, George Armstrong Custer is on a mission to track down and defeat a band of Sioux Indians. Custer's leading one of 3 columns of U.S. troops heading toward battle against Sitting Bull.
The campaign on the Northern Plains in 1876 is one of the largest the Army had ever engaged in the Indian Wars. 3 great columns went forward, one coming up from the south, another coming out of Montana, and then Custer's column coming from Fort Abraham Lincoln.
Together, the battalions make up a force of nearly 1,500 troops, with one goal in mind: to destroy Sitting Bull's army.
Custer gets up on top of those bluffs, and then he sees this amazing village that seems like it stretches forever. There might be as many as 6,000 Indians in this village. He's got less than 1,000 men.
We'll split our forces. You keep the front busy, and I will attack from the rear. No retreat. I need those warriors busy. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Custer decides to employ a military strategy that worked for him at the Battle of Washita 8 years earlier. He splits his men into two smaller forces. Custer's second in command, Major Marcus Reno, and his men will attack the camp from the left, while Custer and his troops attack the flank on the right, dividing the Sioux warriors.
Yeah! Come on now.
There's just such a beautiful romance, I think, to Crazy Horse, the ultimate Sioux warrior. Custer, the ultimate American warrior of their time, meeting on that final field. The Sioux are at the height of their power, and here comes Custer just right at that moment. Almost like it's meant to be.
Following Custer's orders, Reno's command is the first to engage the Indians.
Major Reno completely loses his composure, panics, he retreats, and it's a complete disaster. His men are scrambling for their lives.
As Custer arrives to the battlefield, Major Reno and his men are nowhere to be found.
Custer's men are pushed back. They take up defensive positions along a ridgeline, surrounded by thousands of Sioux and Cheyenne, led by Crazy Horse.
We have all this imagery of the Indians closing in and his regiment being a very compact group. It was actually a very messy, bloody, terrifying last few moments.
Kichitaki, Tiake, Wiankina, Telutia. And now Washichuki. Hecha Dugduknu.
The Battle of the Little Bighorn has mixed emotions. On one hand, it was the greatest day for us because we showed our strength and our wisdom and our spirituality. But it was also our worst day because of everything that happened after that.
News of the defeat quickly reaches Washington.
There were no survivors.
Not that we know of. There's still a chance a stray soldier will show up.
Custer?
Dead. A bullet in his brain.
The Battle of Bighorn was this one single event that had a much broader picture to it.
President Ulysses S. Grant's show of force against the Sioux is a total failure. And the massacre soon makes headlines across the country.